Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. I played up a little bit further than where we left off, no big deal. We're just gonna kind of pick up where we left off. We gotta work on a couple small problem areas like the French partisans, which are actually stronger than I remember them than they used to be. Let's see, we have plenty of... who is this? Oh, this is the Waffen SS command structure here. This guy, he's not attached to anything? No, he is. He is. Alright, we're good. We're good. Everybody's fine. This guy doesn't have a command structure yet, but I'm kind of hesitant to grab any more people and put them in there just because... oh my... well, it looks like now that I got the... I gave the Italians like a little line like this, they seem to be working a little bit better, so we might be able to work on that. Fuel is really low, which is surprising. The fuel is super... converted, traded, barely any of it's being traded away, but we can still go in and see. I don't see where we're trading away fuel here. I don't see where we're exporting fuel. Oh well, no big deal. See, actually, I want to see if this is doing any good. Although you guys belong right here. In this, I don't know why, I just throw them in cities first. So supply map mode. Or we want to do revolt risk. Alright, well, it's better in some areas, like... let's see. Yeah, it's... I feel like BlackICE makes revolt risk much more of an issue. And and I did forget the snows just kind of calmed down, so we can launch proper attacks now if we so choose. Things like knocking these little pockets out and evening out our line, so we should be able to do that pretty easily. Yeah, it's not going to be too problematic. Just want to even the line out. Let's see, where are... oh, they're heading right up there. We're going to knock out... we did manage to cut off one division right there by accident. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. So you guys move up here, pushing through the swamps. Not having to deal with the Pripyat marshes is a huge, huge boon, because it frees up tons of troops. It was a huge salient in the line. And frankly, if the Soviets had a human controlling that, frankly, like if I was controlling the Soviet Union and I had that huge salient, probably what I would have done was made it like a curse kind of thing. I would have built up defenses and infrastructure in the swampland and just defended it until the end of time, basically, because it would have been super easy to do. It's really easy to defend rough terrain like that. Right, these guys are taking forever, but we finally have infantry new infantry moving up there. We have a bunch of new infantry. Oh, thank you very much for that. Freaking Italians. Alright, alright, alright. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. Detach a panzer division. What we'll do, move you up and then move you up like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to even this out, and then we're going to start moving forward again. Goddamn Italians. We have the highest concentration of panzers in the south still, but frankly, panzers aren't going to do too great up here in the woods. They're not good at attacking into areas like that, so I don't really feel like it's necessary for me to send them up there when they're just going to get ripped to shreds. Push that out. We can push this is very small salient, but we should be able to push it out without too much trouble as long as we support the attack from the sides. Well, there was only like 8,000 men there, but now they're gone. Let's see, you can move up right here, thank you. Catch these guys to... who, you? No. 10? That's fine. They just need to be attached to the command structure so they can... everybody can, you know, get the bonuses and whatnot. That's what we need. And I don't know if you guys will be able to handle this, but we can try. That's not too bad. I mean, these guys aren't gonna... well, we could actually do this. Support attack from another side. There we are. I'm not gonna do too many attacks. I mean, it's still winter, but any areas where we can kind of smooth out the lines, make things easier for us in the long run, it's going to be very beneficial. Alrighty, we're doing okay. Bomber target chance, very good. That means that we're going to attack bombers whenever possible. Well, there's going to be a higher percentage chance of us attacking bombers. Intercept. Nice little range. Protect Dusseldorf. And we're going to get going. It's not time for the summer Germans yet, but it's getting closer. Just trying to clear out these salients, reorganize the lines, prep for our attacks. And we should be good to go. Like, when we take this province, we can hit that one pretty easily. Getting across these rivers when the Soviets are disorganized is going to be a big boon for me. And Smolensk is up here pretty close. Yeah, right here. I think that's I think there's about not between these 3 victory points right there. I think there's about 9 BP points. Haven't had much to do with these Marines yet, but they've just been fighting as normal infantry, but because they have a really nice combined arms bonus, they actually do really well in combat, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, if I want to, I could even grab these 2, well, the 2 that aren't doing anything, and see if we can get across this. I mean, it might be difficult because it's a heavily defended area. Try it, though. Let's grab the infantry. I mean, there's a river crossing penalty and whatnot, so... Look at their organization and see if it's dropping at all, and if it's not, then we'll call off the attack. I don't see it going down at all. Now, that's probably a pretty rough attack. So let's call that off. Oh, I didn't mean to call off that one, though. Damn it. Oops. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. And they moved someone in here, so we'll call that off. And we move up there. Getting across these rivers with no combat just makes it super easy. Like, can we even... Let's assault the city and see if there's anybody in there worthy of defending it. Kind of. But if we can get another flank opened up... We can get another flank opened up. I mean, I see the Romanians sitting here. I don't see them doing anything, but I see them sitting there. So they're attacking me here. Oh, you know, this guy probably was the remnants of a busted-up division. But what we can do is grab a fresh motorized infantry. That's the remainder of Division 2. A fresh tank division, and hit them right here. Pushing this salient out is going to be extremely beneficial. It's going to save a lot of troops. It's probably going to open up our supply lines a little bit. It looks like the supplies are okay down here. I mean, we've got a nice line. We've got a huge bulge into the Caucasus region, so I'm not worried about that. We've got supplies coming in now. Infrastructure is still rough. It's probably getting choked up right there. It looks like most of the supplies are trying to come up this way and getting stuck in this region. Yeah, it's because there's this road here along the front. Well, I did build most of that. Well, a lot of it, at least. Doesn't look like they're trying to get supplies down here, which I'm a little surprised at. Is Sevastopol still starving? Yeah, still starving out there. Alrighty. So let's see, can we attack here? We can. Very thinly defended areas of the line, so it's easy to launch these attacks. Just move straight on in. Like that. Let's see, we've got 2 fresh infantry divisions right here. They're attached to... Wait. Attached to this army? Okay, that's the army right there. Move them up a little bit. This guy's not attached, though, so we can attach you to that same one we were just working with. This one. Who is this? The 7th Army Corps. So we can grab you, attach you to the 7th Army Corps. Now, you guys need to take a spot in the line. And I'm thinking right down here is going to be a good spot because that'll free up a lot of tanks. So let's move you guys up here. We'll take up a spot in the line. Right, you guys are both moving there. So you can attack here. I don't think it'll let me. No, it won't let me attack with that guy. That's okay. Look at Kursk is getting close. Moscow's still pretty far away, but once we take Smolensk, that's the next big city. See some Soviet Marines. Whoa, did you notice this? Let's just walk right in. Well, you know, getting across the river slows them down, so they're not going to get there for, like, 2 weeks. But, if we launch an attack this way, slow these units down by attacking them, we might have a chance to get in there. Ah, no, that didn't work. Ooh, shit. We lost 5,000 men for basically nothing. Damn it, I didn't even realize that was going on there. Now they're counterattacking. That's a problem I often run into. I'm like, I launch these attacks and I assume we're going to be able to get in there easily, and then we can't, and it kind of devolves around me. No supplies sitting in this forest right here. None. So let's get them out of that forest, because clearly it's problematic. We'll take the spot in the line with these guys right here. We're going to merge together. Shit. Ah, they're filling in those little gaps. I don't like that. Did the infantry arrive up here? No, they're not there yet. They're going. Those guys are going to move on Leningrad. Trying to play slowly and carefully now is what I'm trying to do. Slowly and carefully. Did these guys get up there yet? No. We're working on it, though. You can help. Support tap. Boom. There we go. I shouldn't be launching many... like, basically all the attacks I'm trying to get out of the way right now are the ones that are going to even the line out and make things easier for me. So what we can do here is grab the... Ooh, what is this? The Roland Battalion. First foreign legions in the Wehrmacht. Ethnic Ukrainians existed only briefly from March to August. Alright. Commando unit with tasks in Eastern Europe is formed. Fall of Singapore. Ah, very nice. United Kingdom loses unity and gains dissent. So, still nothing happening in North Africa. It's like they're making progress in China, though. And if we go here, they finally took Singapore. Still some British units holding out, but they took Singapore. No, we're not going to do that. Still hoping I can get Yugoslavia on my side. I don't know if I can, but I'm hoping. Now, I think this is going to be the first time I've launched these guys into combat since we added on 6,000 men in a Panzer battalion. And holy hell, this is probably easily the best unit in the entire army. Combined arms bonus of 104.1%. Holy shit. So the combined arms bonus on this unit more than doubles its its strength. And we do have a free infantry division here, not doing anything. Oop, nope. I'm not gonna attack into the woods that easily. I think that I really feel like they feel like this is the biggest problem for them right here. This little bulge in the line on the Don River, and it's proving very beneficial for me because I'm able to really make some advances with very few casualties. Like, really blasting holes in their lines here without too much trouble. Although I wouldn't exactly call them lines at this point because I don't really have much going for them. We do still have somebody moving towards Hamel. This defensive attack is pretty... Not defensive attack, it's more of a distraction. It's diversion. It's not going well, but it's okay. That's not a problem. Do you guys have any partisans? Well, let's just turn one of these units around and attack them right away. Let's go over here. Make sure we take out these dudes. Partisans. Fallschirmjäger should have no trouble whatsoever. What is the next? This guy's not going to come off until middle of March. Need more of those. More garrisons. just do not have enough. Now, we're getting attacked here. That's okay. This is one of those cities I was going to try to take easily, and then it didn't work out that way. Why are you moving there? All right, this entire core is right there. Now, what we could do is we could kind of spread the line out a little bit, because this is the kind of the edge of where the Pripyat marsh salient kind of devolved. We can spread these out a little bit and move units north. Just like take these units that are squashed down into one province, squish them out into two, and kind of push the line up this way. And then we'll have a surplus of units near. I'm waving my. I always do this. I wave my hand around the screen like you guys can see what I'm doing. And just because this game makes me really nervous, we're gonna give it a save. Oh, thank God! Didn't freaking crash. Thank zombie Jesus. Freaking A. Oh my God! You have no idea how frustrating that is for me. I know I've told you guys before, but my time to record is extraordinarily limited. Is storming our beaches on the Channel Islands. Alrighty. That's interesting. Where's our surface fleet? Wonder what they've got there. How did those guys get attached to each other? Well, let's do this. Let's do a naval strike right here and see what happens. See what they got. Oh, it's all. I was about to say maybe I could send in the Bismarck and the Tirpitz or something like that. Maybe not. Naval bombers are going to be able to hit them, but not do too much. Yeah. I think with carriers there and in uber amounts of battleships, you guys call that off. There's no way you're going to be able to do anything there. Exchange IC for resources. So, we could get... The only thing we're low on is oil, so that would give us 250 fuel. That's barely anything. But it would give us 2% more crude for 5% less IC. Not worth it. I feel like that's not worth it. Not at this point in the game. And you're moving. Did I finish up this guy? Ah, I did finish up. I forgot about this. This is a kind of it's a heavy tank division made up of captured French tanks. The huge, but I mean they're really good. There's no point not using them. So let's heavy tanks are going to be best in the plains. Let's redeploy them to the front. One of these units popped together from, you know, like discombobulated corpses of other units. So they're attacking the Italian units and my infantry units. We lost the Channel Islands. Oh dear God, they're throwing tanks against us. Is this hills? It is hills. So worst of the snowfall is over. We should have no excuse me? You're retreating precisely why? You have full organization. I did not order you to retreat. You're retreating. I'm confused. This guy had like half organization. Was defending, dug in the mountains, and lost? And this guy's retreating? I'm really confused. Well, you know what that means. We need units down here. Agricultural giant manpower modifier supplies 20%. Oh, that's huge. Heavy cruiser main armament, nothing big. Division HQ, that's going to make them more effective when they need to be. So, we need some, well, hate to have to pull somebody off the front who shouldn't be pulled off the front, but sometimes you need to be pulled off the front. Look how big this division is. This division is massive. See, I'm looking at the front, I'm thinking to myself, are any of these units mission critical holding the front? Some of them are. But not all of these ones are. Are we ever going to be... Alright, we got some tanks here that can move south. You're fine. Like, I don't understand. This is annoying me. Why did this guy retreat? He had a strong defensive position that he was dug into and retreated. I don't understand it. The Romanians want energy, that's fine. This I understand. He ran out of organization, they overran me. That I understand. Why did the other one, because I could deal with losing this, but like why did we lose this section of the front? I don't get it. They're attacking me here. Yeah, we should be able to defend this pretty easily against... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You guys can defend okay. So now I definitely need to worry about some things now. This attack we could probably call off if we really wanted to. Well, we can. You guys are going to storm straight into Hamel without any trouble. This attack will call off. Don't need to sacrifice those lives anymore. That one we actually won. Surprise. Yes, I know we lost some land there. Still pushing forward. Keeping the pressure on them as best we can. As soon as... Well, this guy, he's going to be fine. The 10th Infantry, it's a motorized infantry division. They're throwing some units in it from multiple directions, but that's not a problem. As soon as this guy's ready to go, in 21 hours, we're going to continue the assault this way. Actually, we could do this. Right, like that. So that's going to move up this way. Probably a really... maybe not. I mean, these are prepared defenses. So I can't actually tell if that's a really good attack or a really poor attack. 5,000 to 5,000, that was a rough battle there. Spring Mud deepens. Okay. So now it's going to get slow. That's fine, though. I wasn't... just in that brief period of respite there, I definitely wanted to kind of, you know, make that little sprint, then consolidate our lines. But now that the Spring Mud is deepening and things are going to slow down again, that's fine. All right, semi-air interceptor to go up. Make sure they intercept all the Soviets in the region. One here. One a battle here. What is going on? If you guys know what the hell is happening, tell me, because all of these units are retreating without orders. With full organization, without orders, we're retreating, and I don't get it. Which means I have to abandon prepared defenses. Oh, God, that's awful. Belarus region rail network. This rail network, the German gauge, and regain the lost 2 points of infrastructure. I'm not sure where that is yet, so we'll have to look into that. Man, that's frustrating. Right, who's attacking up this way? We can do this. Support attack. Although, you know what? We should probably call these attacks off. The mud. Remember the mud. Yeah, fort modifier. It's not as bad as the blizzards, but it's bad. So we're going to call those off. Artillery. The dual-purpose guns, we can take that off. Cruisers. Getting up into the middle ranges, so we're going to call those off. We can leave that. I don't understand. The only thing I can think is the Italians are retreating, and then my units are just like, fuck it. Because this is really, we had prepared defensive on a solid line, and these guys are just retreating without any orders, and I can't hold this line. Well, we do have panzer divisions coming down here, so we're gonna have to throw these guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to sprint these guys down here. Damn it, that's infuriating. I remember this happening when I was playing in vanilla too. Like entire army corps is just like, meh, screw it. Full, you know, prepared defenses, full organization. What the fuck do I need that for? These guys, I understand. They cracked, they broke. But the other ones, I don't get. We had prepared defenses. Why did you retreat? Gotta send these guys down here to bolster the lines. Alright, alright. So we took Hommel. That's good. Now let's see, we gotta keep this going. Yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about. Like, we got these units super stacked on top of each other now. We could easily spread them out. You... maybe not attack right there right now. Mud. Panzers, mud. Let's call these attacks off. The Marines are getting attacked by tanks from multiple sides, but we are in woods. We have 3 days of defenses prepared, so we should have a huge defense modifier here. So I shouldn't have to worry about that, which I'm happy with. Okay, let's look. These guys can merge. So I've been talking about this. I should do it. If I'm going to talk about it, I should fucking do it. So we're looking, here's the Pripyat Marshes. And, like, these guys are fine. Well, who are you attached to? You're attached to this guy. So these guys have those lines right there. These guys are controlling this section of the front right here. That's fine. Let's see, yeah, you move up here. You're not even attached to anybody. So let's send these tanks down this way. Because now he's got 2 Panzer divisions attached to him, and we can work with that. Put the Panzer divisions together. You've got 5 divisions all holding these 2 areas right here, so what we can do is spread them out a little bit like that. Got these 5 divisions of light infantry hanging out right here. They were specifically set up in the Pripyat Marshes because they're light infantry, they're good at fighting in marshland, but that's over now, so now they're just going to be working as regular infantry. Actually, we have a lot of marshland and woods up here. So, friends, you are going to get strategically redeployed up north. This unit will take your place on the line. And what we're going to do is we're going to start doing exactly what I said. So you can go. I don't think we have any. The Romanians are right there, but we don't have any men right there. Kind of spread the line out a little bit so it's a little better. And what we can do is do this. Well, they're moving units up there. What's the speed? 3.8. We can try to get up there. Oh, you belong up here, friend. Your infantry divisions are finally showing up. Good here. Pretty good there. Alright, we're doing pretty well. I mean, I'm really bummed about what happened down here in the Caucasus. Just twice. And the only thing I can think of is the Italians retreated and dragged me along with them. It's the only thing I could think of. We're attacking their tanks, which is a shame because we should be on the defensive here, not on the offensive. We should have no trouble whatsoever, but we are having trouble, and that's infuriating. Because it shouldn't have happened. It didn't need to happen. Alright, we have great positions right now. We have great lines, great positions. Now that we've knocked this little bulge out, so we made progress down here, lost some progress right down here. They're putting huge efforts into defending the Caucasus, which I'm fine with. I was planning on overrunning the Caucasus, but if we can thin out their entire line by diverting troops down here, that's fine as well. No, we're not giving you supplies. Bank of International Settlements. Yeah, 4% IC, money, leadership. Yeah, we're going to go for that. We're going to go for that. Panzer divisions under attack. Probably this one. Yeah, we have... I don't think we're going to have any trouble here. They're going to get wrecked attacking a panzer division like that. And they're lashing out at me, which I understand, because, you know, after you attack, counterattacks make perfect sense. Kharkov, that's going to be a goal. Kursk. I'm getting a lot of IC, which is surprising me, and the only thing I can think of was why that's happening is because I think moving the Soviet IC is tied to dates, and I think starting the war early meant that I have been able to overrun industrial centers before they were moved to the Urals. I think. Not positive, but we're gonna go with that. So everybody, it is March 11th. Let's look at the production queue. We've got this month in a couple weeks, week and a half, we got another level of infrastructure coming up. We got MPs coming soon. We got some infantry coming, and with some assault guns, that's going to go to one of those divisions I built from bits and pieces of units over there. Some more mountain divisions that are going to deploy into the Caucasus. Got garrisons coming off, and we are... Ooh, the Roland Battalion, we should have that on. And we are working on these SS units down here. So, everybody, if you have enjoyed this episode, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.